you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chelsea Roach and I am a makeup artist. Welcome. Please make sure to subscribe if you have not already. Thank you. Anyways, today we are doing a video that has been so highly requested from you guys, a black smoky eye. And I know it's very scary if you have never done it before, but I tried to break it down, make it really simple, walk you through every step of the way. So I really hope this helps you out. And if you would like to see how I do it, then go ahead and keep on watching. I primed both my eyelids already. I just primed it with the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I am obsessed with this stuff right now. So good. So I primed my eyes and then I did a light powder all over just to kind of stop it from creasing. So I'm gonna do one eye on camera and then I'll do the other eye off camera, but yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So today I'm going to be using the new Morphexjaclynhill palette, and this is the Dark Magic. The colors are so fun. They're really, really cool. You've got a good range. You've got greens, purple, blue, a black, and then a few shimmers, and they blend really well. I've been using this palette. I've used it a few times and I absolutely love it. So I thought this would be the perfect palette to use since it is brand new. Okay, so first things first. With a smoky eye, you want to make sure that the look is a gradient effect. You don't want it to be harsh lines. You literally want it to look like everything just kind of like seamlessly blends into each other. And that's where all of the blending comes in. So there's a couple ways to start this. You could start out by applying a black base. So like an eyeliner, I'm gonna be using the Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Eye Color in the shade Night. And it's literally just like a really big chunky black pen. So you could start off by doing that and then go into the transition. Some people start with transition. I think what I'm gonna do is start out with the black and just get on into it. So first what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find a dense brush that's gonna help me blend out this black that I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna be taking this is from the Jessica Simpson brush line. It's just a little concealing brush. So what we're gonna do is I'm literally going to take this black pen. I want to fill in my waterline, the top and bottom, because you don't want to have any skin showing. So we're going to really get in there, make sure it's really smoked and blacked out in that waterline. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the pen and we're literally just going to color in our eye with this black pen. I know it sounds scary, it is kind of scary, not gonna lie, but it's just how we do it. So we're gonna take this and start in the middle more and just kind of tapping this everywhere. You wanna get all the way into the lash line. And I kind of just start like with this. And then what I do is I take my concealer brush, and this is how we're gonna start like moving it around and blending it out to kind of get it over the lid. You don't wanna have too much product on your eye, because if you do, that's when it'll spread too far. It's a mess. So start with less. Less is more when doing a smoky eye. So we're gonna take a concealer brush and we're just going to start blending out those edges. So just doing little tapping motions. You see how it starts to blend it out a little bit. So we're just focusing on the edges because we want the black to be really, really intense in the center. So just really lightly tapping those edges out. And then we're gonna go in again. It looks so crazy right now, but just wait. Same thing, just kind of going over that. You can go up a little bit higher this time, just because I am gonna be bringing it up a little bit more. And then go back in with a brush. Really just blend it. Blend those edges out. No harsh lines. Depending on the shape you're going for, I'm gonna go kind of for like a smoky cat eye. So you want to make sure you're extending the black out on that outer corner a little bit. So just flicking it out. So I'm gonna have it, you know, angled going up. So we're just taking the brush and pushing that product up. Like that. Okay, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna start packing on the black eyeshadow. So this is just our base. This is just like what the shadow is gonna grip onto to make it last all day and to make it really, really, really intense so that there's no like skin showing through or popping through. I think I'm gonna do the Morphe R41 brush. It's just a little pencil brush, but you're really gonna be able to pack that color on. And I'm gonna be taking the shade Temptress in this palette, and it's just like her black color. And we're gonna literally take this pen or the brush and apply it exactly where we just applied the base. So we're just gonna take that black and just start packing it on where we applied that base, creating that shape that we want. So pulling it out just a little bit, being really gentle, really taking your time. You know, this is not a look where you have 10 minutes to get to an event. This is not the kind of look you're gonna wanna do. You wanna prep, you need to give like yourself at least, I don't know, 45 minutes for this kind of a look, because it really is taking your time and really the little details of a smoky eye is like what makes it look amazing. So we're just gonna go back in, tap back in there, make sure it's nice and blacked out. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a dark brown, and that's gonna be like one step lighter than the black, and go in with a fluffier brush, but not too fluffy. You wanna make sure that you get enough density to really blend that black out. So I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M433 brush. It's just a nice little fluffy brush. It already has a little bit of brown residue on it, but that's okay, we're using brown anyways. So we're gonna go in with I was gonna say Moho, but it's Mojo. And this dark brown right here, it's like really close, but just a little bit lighter. So what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna focus this on the very top edge of that black that we just did. So this area right here, like right where my crease is where we're focusing this brown, and that's what's gonna kind of blow out the smokiness of it and blow out the black so it's not so messy, I guess. You wanna do a little bit at a time, you guys. You don't wanna go too ham at first. And you're literally just gonna go right where that edge is and start buffing. We're gonna do windshield wiper motions, little circular motions, very gentle, light hand. You wanna keep your hand as far back as possible. The closer you get up here, the more intense and the more pressure you have, and you don't want that. You don't have a ton of pressure on this. You want it to be light and airy. We're gonna keep our hand back here, and we're literally just gonna go in that crease and so gently start buffing that line. So keep it right in the crease. And blend. Sometimes with smoky eyes, they can grow like crazy, and like next thing you know, you got the black to your forehead. So that's why it's so important to be so careful and take your time, really kind of go slow with this. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to take our lightest shade and do the same thing, but on top of that. So we're gonna go in with Shh, which is this very like taupey brown right here. And we're gonna go in with a big fluffy brush, and this is where like we're gonna try and really like buff out all those edges, because I know it does look crazy right now, but this is where we really like blow it all out. Make sure it like lighten up in here a little bit, lighten up those edges, and have it just kind of seamlessly blend. And we're gonna go in, and this is, we're just focusing that on the edges, and we're just gonna go back and forth, blending, blending, blending. So right above that edge, really blending all of this together. See, it already like softened that up so much. You wanna keep that area of the brow open. See how it's light, because that's gonna give the eye a lift. Okay, so now we're gonna go back in with our black pencil brush. There's a little bit of like gapping right here where the black has like faded out a little, so we're gonna pack that black back on. Just tap it right on this outer corner. making sure it's nice and dark, bringing it back in. We're gonna go back in with the dark brown that we did, the second one. It's, oh my God, I keep trying to say mojo. It's Mojo, wow. Mojo, this second brown one right here. And really lightly, just going over the same thing, just really buffing those colors together. Just that edge, the top edge of the black that we did. I know it seems like a lot of work, and it kind of is, but honestly, this is how much work it takes to make a black smoky eye not look like you get punched in the face, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, and we're gonna leave it at that. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna throw on some mascara and pop on my lashes. With a black smoky eye, you really kind of need to go a little bit more dramatic on the lashes. One, because it's gonna be hard to see anyways because everything is so blacked out. So it's nice to do a more dramatic lash so you can kind of see where they are, and it gives your eye a nice lift, opens them up a little bit. Okay, so I've got this eye, the top of it done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera. I'm gonna do most of my face makeup, and then I'll be back to finish it up. And I look a little crazy right now, but I just put on my foundation and concealer, and I baked right now, and we are gonna go in and finish the bottom of the eyes. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go back in and line the bottom waterline. I'm gonna take my big pencil that we used before and smudge that along the waterline, and then I'm also gonna drop it down into the actual lash line as well, because we're gonna be smoking that out too. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with a tiny little like buffing brush. I like this one. This is a Sigma Smudge E21, and I'm gonna go in with that black that we have been using, and I'm going to press it up against the black that we just placed down in the eye. That's gonna lock this color in. It's really gonna keep it from falling. If you have watery eyes, you really wanna set any type of eyeliner. So going in with the black, and I'm literally just stamping it on the black pencil that we just put down. So just pressing it on. Basically same thing that we did on the top, we're doing on the bottom, but just a little bit smaller. So we went in with the black just like we started. Now we're gonna go in with a little bit of a bigger brush and go in with that dark brown that we use. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna blend out that line as well. So just like the top, gradient effect, so you wanna buff that out. You don't wanna see any lines. You don't wanna know where it starts and where it stops. So we're gonna go in and right along that line, just buff out that black. And then going in with a big fluffy brush and going in with the lightest shade that we used on the top, which is I can say that one right. So that taupey brown that we did, this one right here, and a bigger fluffy brush, and just running that along all of the edges that we did. And then I'm gonna go in with a little pencil brush and really brighten up the inner corner of my eye. You can go in with a highlighter and just like put that pop in the inner eye corner, and it really just brightens it up. And then right under that brow bone, a little pop. Okay, throw on some bottom mascara, and then I'm gonna put on a nude lip, and then we're gonna be done. Can you believe it? All right, you guys, and this is the finished look. This is my black smoky eye. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved doing this. I haven't done a black smoky eye in I don't know how long, but I hope this really helps you out. Just remember, blending is key in doing any type of smoky eye look. It takes patience, but I know you guys can do it. And again, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, just let me know down below. And I will see you guys next week.